Hello everybody, it's me, Steph, and today I'm doing another paranormal video, but I have another video coming at you right now. Stay tuned. Really? In all seriousness though, this is kind of a dark and weird story. When I moved into this place in Unit 47 of Somewhere on Somewhere Road in Somewhere Town in the village of Ontario, I had recently had Ethan, and I had my two oldest boys sleeping in the room beside me. Also during this time, my husband Josh, he was down in Ottawa. He was pretty well cruising around all parts of Ontario to do pruning for weeks at a time, so he would be away from us for weeks at end. One night, I shit you not, I was putting Alex to bed, and Owen was already asleep, Ethan was already asleep, but Alex has always been a night hawk. Putting him to sleep is the hardest thing you could do in this entire world, I swear to God. I was tucking him in his bed, putting him to sleep, and all of a sudden, Alex looks at me with a dead straight face. He is coming. What do you mean he's coming? I immediately start freaking out. I'm freaking out, and he's all silent and very, very quiet. I didn't know what to think of it. I'm like, who is coming, Alex? And I wanted to ask who this guy was, because in the time before that, he had said other things about another boy that also lives in the area that I live. He just kept sitting there, dead straight face, like literally. He kept looking out the door, and in this room, you could see the hallway light. I kept asking him and kept asking about this guy, because I was starting to be like a mama bear and want to protect my babies, but I didn't understand what he was talking about. He was really upset. He said, "Mommy, I just don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Mommy, you're scaring me. It's scaring me. I just want to go to sleep. I just want to go sleep, Mommy." And as a mom, I actually got pissed off. The way he described it, I don't want to sound like horrible or anything, but he just was saying he's big and he's like a shadow and he's very, very scary. Me, I know, like I have this feeling with the whole validation from before I was scared. And past things that have happened in this area, people dying, there's been people that have died multiple places in this area, in this complex that I live. I stood up and I literally yelled at this, what I thought was an entity. What it was a ghost. I told him that he was not allowed to be here. In the white light of holy God, nothing is allowed to be in this house except the whitest and holiest of purest spirits. Only good energy, not bad energy. I was basically just yelling at it. I was yelling for Michael the Archangel. I'm not Catholic, but I do believe that stuff works because I watched Lorraine Warren. If you guys watch that stuff on Paranormal, I think it's called Paranormal State or something like that. Anyways, a really good show. I was yelling at it, asking for Michael the Archangel to come down and protect us and keep us safe. I could feel this heaviness come over all of my body. And then all of a sudden, it was gone. I don't know really what to say from the situation because he could see it. He was terrified. Even after he didn't want to talk about it, he just wanted to go to bed. And then he turned and looked at me and said, "Mommy, he's gone." That prayer, me yelling at it to not be in this area, not to be in this whitest, holy, pure light, however you say it, whitest of pure light, Holy Spirit, it took this thing out, this scary man. I still feel like there is a lot still going on in here, and I hope it's going to be resolved soon. So this is a bit unresolved, but that's okay. I hope you all stay tuned for the next video. I love you all, and thank you for staying around.